Hi there everyone, so we are going to look today at multiples and lowest common multiple. So multiple is essentially your times tables, so the numbers that kind of go up into our times tables. So if I ask you for multiple of 6, it would be 6, 12, 18, 24, and so on and so on and so on, all the way up to whatever, essentially, any number that's a multiple of 6. So 6 million would be a multiple of 6, okay? So 20 is a multiple of 5 because 20 is the 5 times tables, and if I ask you to write the first 5 multiples of 4, what I'm really after is your 4 times table. So 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. All right, so 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. That's your first 5 multiples of 4. Right, so if I ask you to work out the lowest common multiple, then I'm after literally the same thing. I still want your multiples, but I'm looking for the lowest. Right, so your lowest value. So if I think about multiples of numbers, then I'm going to keep doing it until I find the lowest one. So the lowest common multiple of 2 or more numbers is the smallest factor of all the given numbers. So the one that appears in both sets of numbers, which is the smallest essentially. So lowest common multiple of 6 and 8. So you're going to literally write a set of numbers of both 6 and 8. All right, so 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, and 48. You're going to repeat for 8. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, and 56. And then I'm going to try and find the lowest number that appears in both. All right, so when I talk about the smallest factor, it's the smallest factor of both of these two, really. So looking at this one, obviously 6, 12, 16, 18, and I can see 24 that appears in both of there. So basically 24 is common in both those, isn't it? So 24 is the lowest number in both lists, so therefore is your lowest common multiple of 6 and 8. All right. So when you're doing questions like this, obviously sometimes they put it into context. They might talk about people buying sandwiches, and then buying sandwiches in packs of 6, and buying ham in packs of 8. And then he said he wants to buy the same number of packs of sandwiches and the same number of packs of ham, so there's none left over. Well, this is essentially a lowest common multiple kind of question. All right. So just try and think about when this might be used in context and when you need to kind of apply it. All right. So please, do practice and obviously familiarize yourself. Please try not to get mixed up between multiples and factors. That's often tends to be the case. Obviously get very, very clear in terms of what those things are. All right. So have a go at some practice questions on maths-school.co.uk, and obviously just keep reminding yourself what factors and multiples are. All right. Thanks for listening.